Hello, taste buds. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
This is a podcast where we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks.
So that you know what to try and what not to buy.
And the name of this podcast is The
Super Tasters Podcast.
It's a snack podcast. And first off, I would like to thank our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much if you're a patron on patreon.com/supertasterspodcast. It's $5 a month. You get access behind the scenes stuff. Thank you so much to KGMA. Thank you to Lesbrit. Thank you to Tape Master. Thank you to Unicycler. Thank you to Lisa Rose. Thank you to Yarbs. Thank you to The Pickler. Thank you to Dillium Pickle Spear. And thank you to, who did I say? Clearly Awesome, right? Am I losing my mind? Dude, I'm just going to read it.
I was going to say, maybe we should just read it off. But thank you to everybody that Evan will name by name. And
fill the air. Fill the air. Now. Now. Now.
How am I supposed to fill the air when you're talking over it?
Well, now I'm talking because you weren't filling it. Perfect. Improv legend. Time to fill
We
this
didn't
dead
create
air.
a scene. I didn't create the scene in which to play with, in which to chew on the scenery.
Bro.
What?
There we go. My phone was being wacky. Thank you so much to our patrons on patreon.com/supertasterspodcast. KGMA, Tape Master, Lesbert, Clearly Awesome, The Pickler, Yarbs, Lisa, Rose, Unicycler, and Dillium Pickle Spear. Yeah, I said everybody. Go over and support us. If you want us to read your name and forget to read your name and then read your name and then forget to read your name on the podcast, it's $5 a month. You get access to behind the scenes stuff and also some videos and stuff you will get early. What do we have today that we're snacking on? That's a good question. We've got the Lay's, the wavy fried green tomato are back on the shelf. So we're going to review those on pod. We've got these. These are fun. This is going to be our weird food. This is from Sour Punch brand. These are sour bacon bites. Now these were supposedly, when I ordered them, I think it was like a fake. Sometimes brands will do an April Fool's Day, but then they're like, this is a fake, but a real product. But wouldn't it be gross if we did this? But we did do this. It's kind of like when the Cards Against Humanity guys were like, hey, we're sending people dog shit for April Fools. And people are like, no way. And they bought it. And they're like, why did you guys send me dog shit? And they're like, yeah.
That's what we said
We told you we were going to send it to you. We've also got the Chamoy Kettle brand chips. Super excited to try those. We've got 2 new flavors of Reese's. The chocolate peanut butter pie mini cups. And what do we got over there?
We also have the PB&J in both strawberry jelly and grape jelly.
Yes, sir. We've almost got the Holy Trinity. We're still missing the red velvet Reese's, but I'm excited to try both of these. We've got the brand new Chips Ahoy muffins, the Oreo muffins. We've got the new Zap cinnamon sugar pretzel sticks. And we've got some Lay's Poppables. What flavor are those?
Those are the sweet potato Poppables. That's it.
Okay.
Sweet potato.
So where do you want to start? My little sweet potato.
Honestly, I think we should start with the sweet potato. It's
That's
probably
what I call
the
Gabe.
mildest.
Okay, let's do it.
He does call me that. Against my will.
I also call him blockhead, knucklehead, football head, anything that ends in head that has a negative connotation as the first word.
Right, true. There's also a handful of slurs, too.
Which ones?
Well, you tell me.
Sam.
I wouldn't say him.
Sam.
I don't even like you saying them.
Shut up, dude. I do not call him slurs. Oh, these smell good. They smell like sweet potato. They're sea salt sweet potato. They look very orange. They're bigger than I thought they'd be. They're about the size of...
Oh, wow.
Maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter, but they've got a good thickness to them. I'm excited for the texture. The texture looks great. It's like this woven lattice texture.
Yeah, it's like the waffle fries version of a potato chip.
Good crunch. You know,
Pretty mild sweet potato flavor.
it's sea salt, but it's not. The salt is not. It's not very salty.
I agree.
A little bit at the beginning. The sweet potato comes in right at the end, and I love sweet potato. I love sweet potato fries.
Me too.
I love my sweet potato over here. They're good. I can tell that they are going for like a healthier snack because it's a little bit. It's pretty mild. It's like when you eat like a rice cracker, you know?
Right. I think that the sweet potato is a really good base.
The sweet potato, the aftertaste is quite nice though.
I just wish it had another flavor instead of just sea salt. But I do like the sweet potato flavor.
5 servings per container, 150 calories per serving. See, like, what's the point, man? If you're gonna make it healthy, you know?
Yeah.
140 milligrams of salt.
I mean, they taste
per
oily.
serving.
I wouldn't say that they're healthy.
Just go for it, you know? I'm of the belief that most snack foods, I would say, are supposed to be eaten in moderation. You know, we don't need a healthy variety, do we? Do we? It's like if you're trying to eat healthy, eat a healthy snack. You know, like chips are going to be even the healthy varieties are not going to be healthy, or if they are, then they're never worth it. You know,
Right.
you can make healthy snacks. You can, even like kale chips. I feel like that you make at home would be better than these. I don't know. I just feel like for me, it feels weird to. Snacks are they're not supposed to be healthy, you know? They're supposed to be unhealthy. It's supposed to be snacks.
Well, they're supposed to taste good.
Yeah.
So even if it is going to be healthier,
So if you're
just make
making it
taste
healthier at the cost of it tasting worse, then
good. Maybe don't.
that's a fruitless endeavor.
Yeah.
And just eat some fruit. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it. What do you think? They're okay.
They're fine. Yeah, I mean,
I don't even know if they squeak into 3.
that's kind of what I was thinking too.
They're okay.
Oh, sorry, I had to let that one out. Oh, and I kept that one trapped. Yeah, I think they're
Maybe the season.
maybe a 2.
I actually opened the window right before we started. I let a huge gust of pollen in.
Yeah,
A little dust devil blew in.
we had a hay fight a second ago.
Yeah,
and,
it looks like the Last of Us when they're creeping through and they can see the spores with their
spores.
flashlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm fine putting that in a 2.
yeah, it has potential. The sweet potato base is really good, but just put a flavor on there.
Let's do maybe save. I kind of want to do one of the sweet things. Maybe we go for the pretzel sticks.
With sweet cinnamon and sugar.
That's a good, yeah. I feel like that's a good segue because they're probably going to be a little bit salty, maybe. I mean, they're pretzel sticks.
Sinfully seasoned Zapp's pretzel sticks, the New Orleans style sweet cinnamon and sugar. Premium ingredients
Smell
and a
good.
sweet cinnamon and sugar spice blend.
Cinnamon sugar is a good combo.
Oh, it does smell really good. You know, this is
they are a little
missing.
salty.
This is missing butter.
Yeah.
This should be butter, sugar, cinnamon instead of just cinnamon and sugar.
I think the problem that I have with these, same problem I had with the Auntie Anne's. I think that was still rolled gold. The cinnamon sugar pretzels that they did. If I'm in the mood for this flavor profile, I'm not getting pretzel sticks.
No,
I'm probably most likely just going to make cinnamon toast at home. But the pretzel, I feel like, is not adding. I feel like it is subtracting from the experience because it's well seasoned. But it's like you get the cinnamon sugar a little bit at the front, and then it's just pretzel, a little bit of salt. The salt is fine. I like the salt, but
that's why it needs like butter or something rich to tie everything together.
yeah. I almost wonder if I like the rolled gold better than these.
Yeah,
Which is crazy because every other pretzel stick that I've tried from Zapp's has been really good.
Their other varieties are really good. The voodoo pretzels, the honey mustard pretzels are.
Their voodoo and honey mustard. I go back and forth between which one I like more, but those are probably my favorite pretzel sticks of all time.
I think that they are top contenders for me. I think my new favorite pretzel stick of all time is the Flamin' Hot Honey Mustard from Rolled Gold.
Oh yeah, and
I
their
think
dill pickle is really good too.
The dill pickle is really good. I think my second favorite is probably the Zaps.
Yeah, yeah. These are honestly kind of a waste of
I think
time.
these are kind of going by the poppables.
I think they just made a new friend over in the 2 zone.
In the 2 zone, yeah.
These are the 2 kids that don't get picked when you're picking out your dodgeball team.
These could have been really good. The only thing that's nice got them. The only thing that's nice is the texture.
Yeah, I just don't think the cinnamon sugar on a pretzel, it's the second one we've tried. I just don't think it works. I think it would make more sense on a popcorn, on obviously it works on cereal because Cinnamon Toast Crunch, one of the best cereals of all time.
And it's good on a soft pretzel.
Yeah,
but
even then, I don't even know if that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so those are both a 2. Let's move on to, should we go something that's just directly sweet? Because we've got a lot of sugar. We've still got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sugar items. And well, and this is, I mean, that's bacon, sweet and sour. So I have no idea where that leans, but maybe we should get rid of some of the sweeter stuff. Like, is it crazy to go for the muffins?
I don't think that's crazy. I think that's a good segue for us into the sweet zone.
So we've got Chips Ahoy and Oreo. So I figure maybe we start with the Chips Ahoy. That's probably going to be the more mild of the 2.
This is made by the 2Bite brand, which is they make 2Bite brownies, which are really, really good brownies.
So it's got okay. The distribution of chocolate chips is questionable. It looks like maybe in shipping, like if you have a pizza that goes sideways when you're transporting it, and all the toppings go to one side. That's kind of what happened here with the chips.
Yeah, it's it definitely is chip heavy on one side.
Okay.
And burnt on the bottom? Am I crazy?
Well,
golden
brown.
We're good. It's golden brown. How does it smell?
Yeah.
Like a chocolate chip muffin? Not like a Chips Ahoy?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Oh? Okay, I'm going to do it. Sorry.
Not bad. It's pretty sweet. I wish the distribution was better because when you get too many chips, it's a little bit much.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like Chips Ahoy to me.
It's reminiscent, but only because of their like proprietary chocolate chips.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of tastes like a
This one definitely tastes buttery.
chocolate chip muffin. Yeah. It's good. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not Costco chocolate chip muffins. Let's just say that. Which, by the way, if anyone was curious, I think we already mentioned this when we were talking about our trip to Canada, but they still have the big chocolate chip muffins in Canada at Costco. So if you guys are missing it, cross the border. There's a lot of things that they do differently over there that I'm starting to like more and more. Might leave this place behind.
Hey, wait till they're a state.
Yeah.
Gotta stop making that joke.
Gotta stop making that joke. Okay, moving on. This is the Oreo. And this is interesting because there are no chips, but it is speckled with the like cream, the cookies and cream look to it.
And it is Oreo colored, which is essentially black.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm curious. It doesn't smell like an Oreo to me. But all right, here we go.
Hopefully they're good because they do come in a pack of 6. Yeah, it just smells kind of like fudgy.
I do like that more. It tastes like something familiar. Not an Oreo.
Yeah, same thing. It doesn't really taste like an Oreo.
Maybe I'm thinking of a Cakester.
It's dense. It's very rich.
It is. It is very rich.
Whew.
Well, now that we've tried them both, what are your thoughts? How do you compare them? Where are we putting these bad boys?
I'm going to do a tiny little retest of the Chips Ahoy to see how I feel about the both of them.
I don't know if I'm super impressed.
Yeah, they're both kind of like fine.
They're a little bit artificial.
Yeah, they're both very rich. The brownies that this brand makes are really good.
This almost reminds me of a brownie, actually, the Oreo one.
The big thing, I think, the biggest offense, I'm eating the crumbs off the table for some reason.
Well, I
did clean
appreciate
it.
it because it is ant season, and I know that you usually like to sprinkle a little tribute to them on the ground, but
I do. I think they're a little disappointing, honestly, because I wanted to say it's what you're getting what you might expect, but I honestly wouldn't even go that far.
What are the brownies that they make?
They're just little brownies. They're called 2-bite brownies.
I probably had
And those
them
are good.
before.
Those are good. They make a bunch of other different stuff now.
Is it? Are we going to put them?
I don't know
with their kin.
They don't. I don't even know if they make it into 3.
I don't think they do either.
I think the Chips Ahoy is a little bit better than the Oreo, surprisingly, because the Chips Ahoy at least tastes like what you might expect.
Do you think the Chips Ahoy is better? I like the Oreo more. But even then,
I don't love either of them.
Yeah, just not for me. And there's better options. I feel like anything Little Debbie's is going to wipe the floor with these. And I think that this is turning into a stacked episode for twos.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put those in 2.
Bummer, man.
Yeah. Well, the biggest bummer is, like you said, they come in a package of 6 each. And so we've got 10 more muffins.
We'll be putting it directly on an anthill.
Dude, the ants are eating good.
That's our
this
offering,
season.
so they don't come into the house.
Yeah, honestly, dude, if it keeps them out of the house, I will bury so many muffins in my yard, dude.
Uber Eats, dude.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to something savory.
Fried green tomato?
Yeah, let's go to the fried green tomato lays. Sure.
Now, these are a re-release.
Right.
It's a seasonal flavor, I believe.
I don't even remember if I've had these before.
I don't remember either. We definitely have not had them on pod.
Yeah. They smell great. Have you had fried green tomatoes in real life?
Yeah, they're good.
Not now, which is, of course, not real life. This is podcast life.
Drew, this is the podcast world, yeah. In the podcast world, I have not had fried green tomatoes, like real ones.
Well, yeah, because
off pod I have.
It would have to have been at the table here in the everything in the podcast world, because we're the severed versions of ourselves right now.
Yeah,
we sever when the camera starts rolling, and then we only experience what is put in front of us at this table. But then
100%.
the podcast stops rolling, then that's the other.
It does not get better than this. Our innies are so happy. Our outies must be so sad.
That's why we get disappointed when there's twos, though, because I don't know when I'm going to be conscious again.
Exactly.
Yeah, these smell great. Oh, wow. Is that mayo? It is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was tomato with sauce.
Right. They're not too salty, which is nice. Sometimes Lay's doesn't balance that correctly. I like that. That tomatoey and the mayo flavor.
They definitely taste primarily of the dipping sauce. They are tangy. Yeah, these are nice. They're pretty rich.
These are good.
But in a good way.
Speaking of dipping sauce, I feel like if you dipped these in something, they would be elevated. There's a dip that these would go crazy good, especially because that's a sturdy enough chip. I think it would work. I also think that this would work as a barbecue chip. It's a much stronger option than which is probably why they re-released it around summertime. It's a much stronger option than the like normal Lay's BBQ. If you bring this to a barbecue, I think it would actually pair really well with like the flavors of, like ketchup, mustard, you're eating a hot dog or burger. Yeah, yeah. Because a little bit of tanginess, like a little bit of ketchup on these chips. Obviously, that would be a different flavor, but these are very good, just as they are.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because we're coming off of some disappointment or not, but
a 2 binge.
Yeah. I think this is a 4 for me. I think it's twice as good as the snacks we've had so far.
I think so. I think it's a 4 because it's not 100% perfect, but not every snack needs to be 5. I think these have their place as a seasonal release.
Oh yeah, I think once a year is perfect.
Yeah, they're very good, and they're honestly, I'm feeling joyful trying them. And maybe it's like you said, you you get the stinkers out of the way, and suddenly the highlights feel even better.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those.
Wow. Yeah.
Well seasoned, good texture.
And as advertised.
Yeah.
A well-earned 4.
What is this sauce that's on there? Like, what are people dipping their fried green
I
tomatoes
think it's
in?
mayo. It looks like mayo.
It tastes like mayo, but is it just straight mayo? Do people just dip them in mayonnaise?
Well, it's kind of orange, maybe like a Chipotle mayo. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had them in real life. Maybe if our Audis want to provide us some for the podcast, and I can get a little taste of that. But yeah, I'm more than happy to put these in 4.
Yeah. It's a really solid seasonal release from Lay's. I like it.
Okay, so we got a 4 and
3 twos.
and
4
4
twos.
twos.
Damn.
Let's take a break from the 2s and the 4s and the 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Okay, because it's time for me to read the snack news. Okay, first of all, Chips Ahoy, they're releasing a new ice cream sandwich inspired chip. It says inspired maybe because it has a vanilla cream filling, and the outside is just chocolate chip cookie. So I don't know why they don't say flavor, but I don't work there, so don't ask me. The Milano London Fog are back on the shelves. Very exciting.
They came back because we gave them an award.
Well, no spoilers for the snack of the year for the people that haven't watched it yet. But yes, some would say it is an award-winning cookie. Let's see. We've got the M&M's Marshmallow Crispy flavor are back on the shelves, re-releasing. I believe that's a Target exclusive. And Quaker has new chewy Snickerdoodle cookie dough flavored granola bars. Sounds good to me. Oreo, of course, released a new flavor, chocolate-covered pretzel Oreos. Looking forward to trying those. Warheads has new Cubes Chaos. They are basically their response to Nerds Gummy Clusters. They are blue raspberry flavored on the inside, and they have sour crunchy bits. So the place where there would be nerds, that's the sour crunchy bits. So looks good. Sorry, don't look at my Pokemon Pocket screenshots. Haichu released a new popsicle. They have, looks like 2 flavors, grape and strawberry. These are going to be exclusive to Costco. Haichu Pops.
Who's that guy?
That's me.
Oh.
No, just kidding. Okay, that's my cat. I hate it when Gabe reads over my shoulder. He's looking at all the pictures on my phone as I'm scrolling through. Utz releasing new cheese pizza Mike's Hot Honey cheese balls.
Huh.
And last but not least, Ritz released a new Sunkissed Limited Summer Edition. So they're baked to a golden crisp. I don't know if there's going to be any noticeable difference. And then Bugles are releasing a salt and vinegar flavor.
Oh.
Very exciting.
That's hype.
All right, guys, that's all for the snack news. New snack news every single Monday, except when we're gone in Japan from April 28th to May 15th. But look forward to our Cone Beanie reviews. Or don't look forward to them, and just leave me a hateful comment.
Look forward to them. Look forward to them.
And last but not least, is there something else I wanted to say? No, I guess just talking about the vacation. Yeah. So let's move on to. Why don't we do these? Is that crazy? Are we saving all the sweets? What if we go boom, 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 and then boom?
Sure.
So now we're moving on to the Reese's peanut butter pie flavor, brand new. I like that they're small. Wow, the smell is so strong. Just from opening the bag, it's like a foot and a half away from me.
Whoa.
And I got blasted.
Why does it smell like maple? It smells like maple bar.
It does smell mapley, doesn't it? I don't know. Did we get these in Canada? They love that stuff over there. They have like maple cows, I guess. They milk
the maple cows, yeah.
It takes a long process because it does not come out fast.
No, and you don't want to know where it comes from.
Oh Let's just say they get it from bowls. All right. Disgusting on a snack podcast. And my mom watches this.
Hi, Mom.
Not my dad, though. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
All right. Strong.
No bake peanut butter pie bars. Oh, that's a recipe that you use. They've got a recipe for no bake peanut butter pie bars using peanut butter pie Reese's.
Okay, there's crunchy pieces of like actual peanuts, I'm assuming.
Peanut butter pie flavored milk chocolate and peanut butter with crunchy graham flavored cookie pieces.
Oh, it's graham. Okay. Yes, it is. Now I taste it. I like the peanut butter chocolate.
I don't know if this is working for me. I like the crunchy.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like, oh, the chocolate is flavored like peanuts or peanut butter, peanut butter pie. Sorry. But it's like, but your guys' normal thing is like peanut butter and chocolate. It's like, yeah, but the chocolate is flavored like peanut butter. Right, but if I'm eating a Reese's and the peanut butter and the chocolate goes in my mouth at the same time, then that's the same thing as the chocolate being flavored like peanut butter. So
yeah.
It's not as different as I was expecting it to be. Little on my microphone. Let me clean you up, bud. Don't worry about it. There you go.
I feel like this is just, and I really like sweets. This is too much.
And I'm trying to watch my sugar, so you know where
he's dying.
I'm literally overdosing right now.
His insulin is
buzzing.
spiking, dude. His pancreas is like, let me out of here.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's very rich. I
don't think it's necessary.
I was just about to say that. It's not a necessary addition to the Reese's family. And Reese's, I love Reese's, and they have some of the best candy, in my opinion. The Reese's Pieces are that's a top fiver. That's one of my favorite candies of all time. I do think we would have had a better experience if we were trying the red velvet Reese's. I'm still holding out hope for those, that we can get our hands on those, and I have high expectations for them.
Right.
I'm glad my expectations weren't super high for this, because I think
these are two,
I
man.
think the two stack.
What's happening?
There's one more soldier joining the two army.
I mean,
don't say anything.
You didn't even give me a chance.
You were doing something else. You either need to yes and or you need to laugh, dude.
I was just gonna say I like the crunchiness is nice. That more texture to Reese's, I like that.
I do like that as well.
But this is crazy. This is crazy. This should have been like, because when the proprietary blend is already peanut butter, there needs to be like a cream flavor, you know? Because like the picture is of a peanut butter pie, which is like peanut butter whipped with usually like cream cheese or cream and stuff like that.
Right.
But all it tastes like is just
sugar.
Yeah.
Crazy. Let's do.
Yes, and the Chamoy chips.
No, I almost want to go straight from that into the next Reese's.
Right.
I want the Reese's Redeemer. You know.
So we're gonna start with the grape first, right? Because we know that the strawberry is gonna be the better version.
These are thick, by the way. The packaging just makes. Well, I guess let me crack into them before I say that. It
It's
makes it look
definitely
like they're thicker.
It's the big cup.
Well, it's not even that. It's a normal size cup. It just. Okay, well, it says big cup, but
Because it's a big cup.
No, the big cups are usually like big this way, not this way, right?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a normal size cup, but it's bigger top to bottom. Like
maybe you're right.
The verticality. Okay, I'm just gonna bite right into it. I'm really excited to see what it looks like on the inside.
I was gonna say show the cross section.
There's a jelly on the bottom.
When we get to 50 patrons, we'll have snack cam finally. We'll get a GoPro
And put it in our mouths.
Not in our
That's
mouths,
his tongue.
silly.
That's his tongue. That's how they taste everything. That's actually pretty good, I would say. Especially because grape is like probably the bottom of my tier list when it comes to jellies.
Wow, that is surprisingly good.
It's a good balance. It's very sweet.
Reese's
That's candy.
The Reese's peanut butter is such a great flavor.
And it's right at home, obviously, with a PB&J blend.
Yeah. The jelly does, like, it adds a little bit. It's nice. A little bit of fruitiness.
The only thing is, and this isn't necessarily a comment on the candy itself, but when I'm eating a PB&J, when my tummies are rumbling and my and I'm hankering for a PB&J,
Yeah.
I gotta have a glass of milk at the ready. And you know what?
Are you? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm dipping it.
Oh, I was just about to ask. I was like,
dip
are
it.
you still a dipper, or do
I
you
dip it
like
in
take
the
a bite
milk.
and then you drink?
It has to be a quick dip.
Yeah.
It has to be a quick dip, just testing the water, just a baby toe. Because if you hold it in too long, obviously it's gonna disintegrate into mush. You do a quick dip, take a bite, and then chaser.
I'm a chaser. I like to take
Yeah.
a bite and then take a sip.
Do you know what that means when you say I'm a chaser?
No, what does that mean?
You honestly don't know what that means.
I honestly don't.
Okay, well, I'll tell you off pod.
Okay.
I would just maybe not use that terminology.
I'm an old man. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, let's move on to we'll rate this after we get this in our tummies.
I have a
This is
rating, and I have a feeling your rating is going to be the same as mine.
All right, let's go to the strawberry. Okay. I'm more excited for this one. I feel like I can smell strawberry already. Are our noses... What's going on with our noses today? Yeah, I'm glad that Nah, never mind. Nah, whatever.
Okay.
It's
Copy that.
It's just not... whatever.
Okay.
I don't want to turn it into a big thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's just say it's a secret.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right.
The neon coloring of the jelly portion is very funny.
Yeah. The strawberry's better.
Yeah.
Wow. It's very sweet. As someone who's been on a sugar detox, so I say once a week I eat 8 cups worth of sugar on this podcast.
The strawberry is much nicer.
It's so much better.
It is. If these were like in the minis,
Yeah.
I think it'd be perfect because
It's a bit much.
It's a warm day. I'm melting that chocolate.
Yeah.
The thing is like when you're eating a peanut butter and jelly, you have very sweet jelly with slightly sweetened peanut butter.
Yeah,
and
the
then,
peanut butter
and then bread.
Yeah. The bread is the unification, you know.
Yeah.
The bread is the bridge.
When you're eating this, you're eating very sweetened peanut butter, a very sweet jelly like concoction, and then that's coated in chocolate. So it is really good, but it's really sweet. If these were in minis, man, because it's really good. I mean, and you could probably eat a whole big cup, but it's one of those things where you're like, that was good.
It's good. It's just
and then
so much.
Maybe you would lie to yourself and be like, maybe I could eat one more, and then you would be maybe one nibble in. You're like, I can't possibly.
It is such a cruel irony that candy's bad for you and that it is the worst for kids, especially because they're not as good about brushing. But it tastes the best when you're a kid. When your tongue is like super sensitive and you eat it and it's like sugar, you know?
Also, your body hasn't had years of eating foods that you probably shouldn't eat. And so your body's starting to be like, this is starting to make me feel weird.
It hasn't caught up to you yet.
When you're a kid.
If I was reviewing this as like a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, it would be a 5.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, I'm thinking strawberry 4, grape 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I ate the grape if you want to finish a strawberry.
I don't think I can.
All for me!
I would love to, but I'm trying to watch my sugar. All right, moving on to the penultimate snack, I believe. It's just these 2 left. We have the Kettle brand Chamoy limited edition, sweet, tangy, and spicy. This was a gift, was it? Is that correct?
No.
It wasn't a gift.
I bought it.
Are you sure?
It was a gift for us from me.
Okay, I thought it was. All right.
And I said nothing. So Evan muted his mic for no reason, I guess. That's my bad.
Where do you stand on chamoy? How do you feel about it?
I honestly haven't had it in a long time. I remember the last time I had it was a couple of years ago, and I believe I do like it. I believe I do like chamoy.
Yeah.
Because I remember having it as a kid, and I was like, I do not like this. I can't remember what it was on, but I like chamoy. Oh no, actually yes, I did have it on like a margarita rim.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, and I did like it.
I've never been crazy about that flavor, or at least, you know, I'm not into like Mexican candy or like when you put like chili powder on fruit or, you know, a lot of things adjacent to that. Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I thought chamoy, I was I just thought that was Michael Jackson's catchphrase.
Chamoy.
Chamoy.
How's it smell?
It smells very tangy.
Ooh, it does. Very citrusy.
Yeah. All right, let me get one of these. Citrusy is right. It's like lime. Ooh. Ooh. But it's not too much.
Oh,
Because the savory comes in right after.
that's nice. Especially on a warm day.
It's a really smooth transition from lime to savory to just the potato chip.
Yeah.
And they're all working really well together. Wow, these are addicting. These
Dude.
are, every chip is like a full experience and it's not under seasoned.
No, these are nice. Imagine you're at a barbecue. You got a handful of these. And you got an ice cold Modelo.
Yeah.
A nice Mexican lager to pair with these. These are refreshing, dude.
These honestly, I think these might just be a 5. I feel like these are perfect. And I don't even like, I'm saying as someone that doesn't like chamoy. I mean, granted, it's been a while since I've given it a chance. So
These are really good. Yeah, man. I think these are a 5. Oh, there's mango juice in it.
really,
There's lime juice and mango juice.
wow. They killed it. These are terrific. Excuse my language, but holy cannoli.
Yeah. Those are really good. They get better the more you eat. I feel like you
I
get
know.
more flavor.
I could keep eating these. I'm going to restrain myself. Yeah,
Nicely done, Kettle.
those are terrific. Wow. They nailed it. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It sucks that these are limited edition. These are really good, especially like it's such a good warm weather snack.
Yeah, honestly, these are up there with some of the best kettle chips I've ever had. I'm just trying to think of one that I like more. Maybe the peppercini. Probably not. These might be the best kettle chips that I've had.
Yeah, because they're just so flavor blasted. I really like the habanero lime, but these just have such a nice depth of flavor.
And it's not too much of anything. It's not too much citric acid. It's not too much salt. It is the perfect blend of everything that's going on is perfectly measured. Yeah, this is a game changer. This is a game changer.
Yeah, that's huge W for Kettle.
Now it's time for our weird food. And again, it's like an April Fool, but I'm the fool. You know, it's like, hey, what if we did this for April Fools, but we're actually selling it? But, you know, if anyone buys it and eats it, of course it's going to taste bad, but it's on them. Yeah, I'm the fool for buying it. These are Sour Punch Bacon Bites, sweet, savory, and sour. So, I mean, it looks like dog treats.
Yep.
It says no pigs were harmed in the making of this candy, which honestly makes me feel worse. I wish that there was maybe a little essence of pork in there.
Wait.
Instead, the artificial bacon flavor is probably going to... No, I wish this was beef jerky
Yeah.
rolled in sour seasoning.
Ugh.
Okay. Dare I go in for a whiff?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's not even what I expected, but it's so warm in there.
Oh, actually,
It's so humid. Like, it's like perfect conditions for growing mushrooms
is there
inside this
maple
bag.
in that?
Yeah, probably. I might just do one for now. Yeah, I'm a little full.
It smells like maple syrup.
Well, it's supposed to be bacon, right?
maple bacon flavored.
All right, these are the sour bacon bites from Sour Punch. Weird food. Cheers, Mom.
There we go.
Tastes like how they smell. Oh, they're so artificial.
They're very artificial.
They're almost like rubber tasting.
If I had to say something nice about them, the texture's really good.
Yeah,
You can tell that these are fresh off the press sour straws.
These were made 1 week ago.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like dirt on the aftertaste.
Yeah, the taste of the sweetness, like the sour is good. The maple isn't bad, but the the way that they got I need some water.
This sucks.
I'm fighting it.
This sucks. Made in a certified zero waste facility. That's cool.
Well,
I wish you would have wasted this.
It's going into a waste facility.
You wasted your time.
I mean, what you get what you pay for, you know.
Which
It reminds me of that bag of snacks that I got from the Cards Against Humanity guys. Those did not taste good.
I don't think we should rate it because it
doesn't need a rating.
Yeah, we know what it would be, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it's sour punch. If you want to send us something free in the future that you want us to dunk on and make fun of, feel free.
I feel like the weird foods are always, yeah, it was bad and we knew it would be, or I actually liked it a lot more. You know,
yeah.
To think that you put this side by side, to think that the balut is better than this.
Balut's way better
a
than
wide
that.
margin.
Yeah, dude. I could be in the worst mood and somebody be like, "Hey, you want some sour punch maple bacon bites, or do you want some balut?" I'm like, "Pass me that egg, boy."
I do enjoy balut.
It was tasty, man.
It is. It's
the
good.
1,000-year eggs sucked, but the balut was.
The 1,000-year eggs don't suck. I don't think we gave it the best conditions. Like I said, we're reviewing our old reviews now. But when I ate them initially, the reason why I thought it'd be fun to try on pod, my coworker was eating them and had a slice, and it was good. I really enjoyed it.
Sliver,
yeah,
with a lot of sauce, maybe like some freshness.
You're supposed
like a
to.
green
They do a
onion or
little bit of
something
soy sauce on it too. So, but anyways, yeah. So comparing it to, I mean, I'll take the 1,000-year egg over those. Anyways, guys, it's been a great podcast. A lot of twos, but the highlights for us were definitely the where do we put our peanut butter cups? Because they're supposed to be one here. Yes. So the Reese's PB&J, especially the strawberry, unless you're a great person, I know those people exist. They're out there, you know. And someone's got to eat it. Otherwise, the shelf's just going to be full of grape jelly all the time.
Yeah.
The Reese's PB&J strawberry big cup, really good. The wavy fried green tomato chips from Lay's that are back on the shelves are definitely worth trying. If you haven't, I would say that these should be just an annual thing. I mean, they're terrific. I really enjoyed them. And the star of the show, the limited edition Kettle brand sweet tangy spicy chamoy. Wow, what a chip! What an interesting chip, you know. And it's very unique. It's not even like we're gonna do our version of a barbecue now, and it's like okay, and it's like it's a barbecue. It's its own thing, and it works. All the flavors work very well.
Yeah, it's a great chip. And this is the season that you should be getting in the summer weather. Like I said, bring it to a barbecue.
Yeah, perfect.
Have it with some beer if you're not into that. Maybe like some like bright like seafood, you know, like if you have like imagine you're eating like some ceviche or something, you got those chips on the side. It's just they're so good. And you can probably skip the 2-bite Oreo muffins, the Chips Ahoy muffins, the Reese's peanut butter pie. The Zapp's cinnamon sugar, and the sweet potato. If they come out with a sweet potato that is flavored,
don't even watch us review them. Just skip half the episode. Skip to the end. Well, guys, this has been a fun episode of the Super Tasters podcast. I want to do one last shout out to our sponsors, our patrons over on patreon.com/Super Tasters podcast. If you want to sign up, it's $5 a month. It's the only tier, and you get access behind the scenes stuff and early content.
That's not even that much money.
Yeah, I know. And this economy,
except for when you guys pay it to us, in which case it is a lot of money. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
So thank you to our patrons. And I'm going to try to do this off the top, off the Chrome Dome. Thank you to KG Ma. Thank you to Clearly Awesome. Thank you to Lesprit. Thank you to Tape Master. Thank you to Yarbs. Thank you to Rose. Thank you to Lisa. Thank you to The Pickler. Thank you to Unicycler. And thank you to Dillium Pickle Spear.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you again so much, guys. It's been the Super Tasters podcast. I've been your host, Evan.
I've been your host, Gabe.
And Gabe, what are we always telling them?
We're always telling them,
remember,
like Michael Jackson says, Chamoy. Chamoy. And the chips don't get enough for Chamoy. Oh, he's doing it. He was doing it. It was under the table, but he was doing it.
I was trying to moonwalk, but I guess you have to be standing to walk.